Carlos Alberto Torres was a legendary Brazilian footballer, widely regarded as one of the best right-backs in the history of the sport. Born on July 17, 1948, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Carlos Alberto grew up in a city that was a hotbed of football talent, and his early exposure to the game shaped his future success. He began playing football at a young age, and his talent was quickly recognized. He joined the youth teams of Flamengo, one of Brazil's most prestigious football clubs, where he honed his skills and developed the technical ability that would make him famous on the international stage. Carlos Alberto's professional career began with Flamengo in 1967, where he quickly made a name for himself as a promising young defender. His abilities as a fullback, with great attacking flair and technical finesse, soon caught the eye of national selectors, and he made his debut for the Brazilian national team in 1969. His strong performances at the club level and with the national team were integral to his rise to prominence. He played a key role in Brazil's success during the 1970 FIFA World Cup, a tournament considered by many to be one of the greatest of all time. Under the guidance of coach Mario Zagallo, Brazil's team was packed with stars, including Pelé, Jairzinho, Tostão, and Gerson, and Carlos Alberto's contribution to the team's success was pivotal. His most iconic moment came in the final against Italy, where he scored a magnificent goal, a powerful, well-timed strike after a flowing team move, which remains one of the most memorable goals in World Cup history. This goal secured his place in football lore and highlighted his ability to both defend and attack with style and precision. After the 1970 World Cup, Carlos Alberto's career took him to a number of successful club spells. He spent a significant portion of his career with Fluminense, another top Brazilian club, where he played from 1971 to 1974, continuing to showcase his attacking abilities. His next major move was to the United States, where he joined the New York Cosmos in 1977. The NASL, North American Soccer League, was booming during this time, and Carlos Alberto became part of a global superstar lineup that included Pelé, Franz Beckenbauer, and Giorgio Chinaglia. His time with the Cosmos was highly successful, and he helped raise the profile of football in the United States. Carlos Alberto's playing style was a blend of technical skill, leadership, and flair. As a right back, he was known for his precise passing, defensive awareness, and, uniquely for his position, his ability to join the attack and contribute to the offensive play. His versatility allowed him to play both in defense and in advanced roles, a rare trait for players of his era. His leadership qualities were also crucial to his success. As the captain of Brazil's 1970 World Cup winning side, he was not only a key figure on the field, but also in the dressing room, leading by example and inspiring his teammates. His tactical intelligence, ability to read the game, and composed presence were qualities that made him a standout figure on any team he played for. Following his playing career, Carlos Alberto transitioned into coaching, where he enjoyed a successful post-playing career. He took managerial roles with several clubs, particularly in Brazil and abroad, where he brought his vast football knowledge and experience to the coaching world. He managed teams such as Fluminense, Flamengo, and even had stints in the Middle East. While his coaching career didn't replicate the same level of glory as his playing days, he was respected for his insights into the game and his understanding of both tactical and player development. He also worked as a football commentator, sharing his expertise with audiences around the world. Carlos Alberto passed away on October 25, 2020, at the age of 72, leaving behind a rich legacy. His contributions to Brazilian football, particularly his role in Brazil's 1970 World Cup victory, cemented his place as one of the country's most beloved and influential football figures. His impact extended beyond his playing days, and he remains an icon in both Brazil and the international football community. Carlos Alberto Torres' legacy is not only defined by his technical skill, but also by the impact he had on future generations of footballers. He was an inspiration to countless young Brazilian players who admired his elegance on the field and his ability to merge defensive solidity with attacking creativity. His iconic goal in the 1970 World Cup final became a symbol of Brazil's attacking football philosophy, where flair, artistry, and teamwork were the cornerstones. The goal is often used as a benchmark for the beautiful game, reflecting the Brazilian approach to football that emphasizes style, rhythm, and freedom on the ball. Throughout his career, Carlos Alberto was known for his calm demeanor and professionalism, both on and off the pitch. This made him a leader who not only led Brazil to victory, but also commanded respect in the locker room and from his peers. His success was not just on the football field, but also as a symbol of the Brazilian footballing spirit. His passing in 2020 marked the end of an era, but the football world continues to celebrate his contribution to the sport. Carlos Alberto's influence also extended beyond his time at Flamengo and Fluminense. Even after he left Brazil, his years with the New York Cosmos became a pivotal chapter in the global expansion of football. The NASL, at its peak, was a showcase of international footballing talent, and Carlos Alberto, alongside players like Pelé and Beckenbauer, played an important role in helping to elevate the status of the sport in the United States. Although the NASL eventually folded, the presence of these football icons helped lay the foundation for the eventual rise of soccer in the United States, including the formation of Major League Soccer MLS years later. In Brazil, Carlos Alberto remained an enduring figure in the football community. His involvement in the sport never ceased, whether through commentary, coaching, or his participation in public football-related events. His connection with the fans and the respect he commanded as one of the greatest to ever play for Brazil kept him a central figure in football discussions for decades. His name was always mentioned with reverence, especially during World Cup seasons, as younger generations of fans learned about the 1970 team and the indelible mark they left on the sport. The end of Carlos Alberto's life marked a deep loss for the world of football, but his memory lives on through his contributions to Brazil's golden era and his lasting influence on the game. Whether it was his leadership in the 1970 World Cup, his unique playing style, or his broader impact on football globally, Carlos Alberto Torres' place in the pantheon of football greats is firmly secured. His remarkable career remains a testament to the artistry of Brazilian football and the timeless nature of his contributions to the beautiful game.